Okay, here we are in Alamosa. Is this technically Alamosa?
Alamosa County.
Alamosa County with Angela and her dog Wyclef. And Angela built an amazing Earthship encounter. And this is our first Earthship encounter home tour, and I'm really stoked.
Fantastic.
Yeah, how many courses of tires to start off?
13 courses of tires, so it turned out to be about 900 total.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is an amazing house. The camera doesn't give it justice, I feel like. It's huge, it's beautiful. How long in are you?
I started the first course in September of 2021. So it's just been a ton of good people and community. It took a village.
Yeah.
For sure, to get it up.
Great.
Yeah.
That's what Earthship's all about.
Yep.
Tons of tires. This is a huge feat for 2.5 years, you said? Mm-hmm. This is a lot of work. Another cool thing about this tire house, this Earthship, is...
We did all 235s, so a lot of Earthships will start with larger tires and move to smaller tires as you go up. And we decided to do all 235s, any radius, small truck, light truck, passenger, to minimize the squishies and just keep it a lot more uniform, which also made the corners a lot easier to build out.
And another cool trick that I saw when I got here, I'm afraid we're gonna miss all the cool things here, but look, Angela did this thing where she put green dots on her turns. So it goes 3 dots, 2 dots, 3 dots, 2 dots, 3 dots, and I feel like that's a good tip, a good building tip for Earthships. I thought it was a really smart move. And by squishies is like, this is babe, what do you call this?
Well, that's just the space in between them.
It's a spacer block, but squishies is something where you don't have an equal amount to land halfway in and you put a smaller tire. So that was the point of all 235s. I think that's another great tip too to write down, and maybe try using the same size, because if you look how uniform the wall is, this is battered. 13 courses high, that's unbelievable to me. Within 2.5 years, that's a great feat. How many cooling tubes do you have, Angela?
There are 6 cooling tubes. So, and they're 20 feet long.
By what? How tall are they? How big's
They
the hole?
are 16-inch,
16.
I believe.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
So yeah, it was a labor of love. It took a lot of people and
Cool.
positive attitude.
And so right now it's sand on the floor. Will you give us a quick home tour where you
for
envision
sure.
everything?
So we're standing in one of the bedrooms. And then so this is the cooling tube that goes into the bedroom, and then the wall is about here. And then there's a great room, which is a kitchen and living room area all in one. And then that goes to about here. And then this is another bedroom with 1 cooling tube in it. So 2 bedrooms plus a great room. And then where you see the electrical wiring coming out, this is wiring that was done from the well, which is another good tip. We remembered to dig the trench and wire and plumb the well before we built the tire wall.
Another good tip.
Almost forgot to do that, and then there would be no digging under the tire wall. So this is the utility room where the solar and water modules will be. And then on the other side, this will be a studio apartment. So it'll have like a kitchenette and probably some kind of Murphy bed. It has its own entrance. And the cistern right now is plumbed in through the wall. And then this will obviously connect into the utility room eventually. So yeah, just a place for parents and friends to kind of have their own little space. And then the bathrooms.
Yeah. So it's a 3-bedroom, right?
3-bedroom, that's what it's, yeah. But one of the bedrooms will be more like a studio because it'll have its own entrance. And then the bathrooms are actually in the greenhouse on either end. So this can be used by the studio, whoever's using the studio, and then the rest of the house will use the bathroom on the other end of the greenhouse.
How many square foot total is it?
It's like 2,300.
What are the dimensions again? It's
75 feet by 25 feet.
great.
So yeah.
Beautiful house. And up front here on your most southern wall is concrete form wall
Yes.
on top of tires filled with concrete?
Yes.
How many tires
Exactly.
down is it on?
It's only 1 course of tires down.
So 1 course of tires down with a footer or a wall on top.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Yep.
You have a YouTube, or what do you have?
I have have a YouTube channel that's really meant for friends and family. It's not a production-based YouTube channel. This land I'm on is called Openwing, and so it's just Openwing Earthship on YouTube, but it's sporadic and not really well produced.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it's for my loved ones, so.
In Openwing comments on all of our videos, we're a big fan of our fans.
Oh, yeah.
So we appreciate you, Openwing. So like we said before, we're in Alamosa County, beautiful parcel. How Alamosa County has building codes. So how do you feel about building in Alamosa County? Has it been easy? Has it been a pain in the butt? What do you think? Do you promote it?
Yeah, I would highly recommend building in Alamosa County. They have a friendly building department. The inspectors want to see you succeed. They're very open-minded to alternative style builds. The director used to live in an Earthship, so he's really open and wants to encourage it, and they're really there to just help you make sure that your house is safe and meets code.
Nice.
So I would highly recommend this county. It's not a pocket of freedom, but I don't think you always need to have one of those to build.
That's great, and that's what we're trying to promote people to do too. That's an awesome learning experience for us at Owner Builders Unite. I just want to get a shot of the encounter too, of the trusses. This kind of is a shot for one of my friends, Suzanne Roger, who's going to build a encounter, and it's just the trusses are taller on the north side and the roof slopes towards the south to promote water melting into your gutters. And I think that's super important. We've had issues with our Earthship, and I've been promoting the encounter to new builders, and this just seals a lot of the deal, and that's kind of leaves out a lot of questions. It's more tires tall, but I think you could go with lower tires and still use the same truss style for this. And it looks great, feels great on the inside. It looks super well built. It looks super strong. And in the front is looks like 2x12s. Is that right, Angela?
Yeah.
2x12s. It's just they're different trusses sitting on this center load bear beam. Super cool build. Really feels great. Double sill plate up top with no bond beam, right?
Correct.
Which is also super cool.
Pressure treated wood, and then it's anchored into each tire with rebar.
Rebar
Every
through.
tire has rebar going through the pressure treated plates into the tires,
Wow.
and then like bent over.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what we did on ours too. I think it's super cool. I'm kind of nerding out on this build. It really is one of the cooler Earthships I think I've ever been in.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love all the entrances too, and yeah, this one's gonna have its own.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
There's another cool shot of those green spray painted. That's just an awesome trick, everybody. Do this. And so it's super windy outside. We won't be doing much talking outside. I'm going to do a walk around. We'll just walk around and take some notes. Do you want to talk about any concerns or problems you've had with your build or anything for the people?
Yeah, I would say it's like any relationship, and choose what you want to build based on who you are and what you're like and what you want. It's not for everyone. I was saying earlier, I have no problem with a long, slow slog. I have a lot of endurance, and I like to go slow. So an Earthship's a good option for me. I don't mind the work. And I think it's probably the best type of structure for the environment I'm in. But it would be a really frustrating process for a lot of people. The berm on the outside has probably been the most difficult thing. But again, just slow patience, and we'll get through it. But one thing they didn't talk about a lot at Earthship Biotexture was the soil type where you build. And this is sand. I'm right next to the sand dunes, and it's really hard to make a berm with sand. So just thinking about that can make a big difference too.
Totally.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good words of advice from Angela. And let's wish her great luck and a happy build. Still ways to go.
Ways to go.
And hopefully we get an updated video from you in the next couple years or the next year.
Soon, and I'm hoping within like next month I'll get a video up there.
We're rooting for you.
Thanks.
All right, Owner Builders Unite. We'll do a walk around tour of the outside and show you guys what's going on. Super windy out today, super beautiful lot, Alamosa County. like
Thanks,
and
everyone.
subscribe. Thank you, Angela. Super awesome. So here we are out in the wind, and you can see where the white spray paint is. That's where the wall is, and in the green is where the tire turn is. So all the green spray paint in the house is on tire turn. And that's a super huge tip. I think this is an amazing tip. It's probably an Earthship secret that everyone should write down in their Earthship secret. Here's the outside, beautiful. So the roofing metal is just, they just laid it on there and it's bent. It's not two separate sheets. Okay, I'm kind of hidden from the wind a little bit here. And so at the encounter, the water cisterns are normally on the eastern or the western side of the house. And so this one in particular is on the eastern side of the house, side of the mountains here. And I'll show you the head of the cistern, it's this black thing, and then I'll show you where the gutter plumbs in. I think this is a great design. ours house is not the Encounter, and we have some melting problems on the backside, on the north side of our house. And I think sloping the roof towards the south is a great solution for this type of stuff, even on a modern off-grid home, you know, stick frame, whatever. And this gutter system is really set up like really good. I think the roofing's done super well. All the metal flashing up front is like money, looks great. And I'll show you the cistern here, but we're about to hit back into the wind, so. Here's the head of the cistern. And so it's a 1,700 gallon variable cistern, a 1750, and here's the wellhead right over there. And Angela's got both of them plumbed into the house. She's super smart, great house, beautiful property.